What's up, guys, and welcome back to F1 2020. We're back, and this week we've got the Austrian Grand Prix, which is really exciting. I really enjoy this track. So let's see what we can do. We're coming off a podium finish in our last episode. Maybe lightning can strike twice. Let's go ahead and schedule out the rest of our week here. We have 2 days to be able to do it, so we can work on Ricardo's reaction times. We can work on some promotion filming. We've got power team building. Podium celebration party isn't a bad idea. Sponsor event is going to get us some team acclaim. Ooh, this is tough. I mean, the thing is, I like the celebration party, but I don't necessarily care about my own personal acclaim. I kind of think I would have trained Ricardo here. We're going to add 3 to his awareness. That's actually a pretty significant increase. So that looks good to me. Taking a look at our facilities here, we've got 12.5 million. I think we're safe. You guys know we're trying to make sure we can defend Ricardo's contract at around 9.1. So I think we're safe to spend a little bit of money here. I'm thinking we're going to continue on our powertrain train. And we are going to be going to quality control. We are going to reduce failure chances by 10%. That's going to cost us $5 million, but I believe this should actually upgrade our engine facility to Spec 3. You guys know we've got a Spec 3 personnel suite, which looks super cool. Nothing else is Spec 3 here, so I'm looking forward to seeing what a Spec 3 department looks like for the powertrain. Now, in terms of R&D, let's take a look at what we've got going on. Looks like we had a durability part fail, so for 287, we're going to guarantee that's going to work this time. I'm going to go ahead and try to develop this guy as well. Looks good, and we've got about 864 points left. I'm thinking we try to do something here in aero just to keep things balanced out, but it looks like we're maxed out there. Maybe we want to go with, I guess let's go with the durability upgrade. All right, looks good to me. So apart from that, I think we're oh shoot. If we wouldn't have changed out our engine parts, I would have been very upset with myself. You guys know we have a shortened season. We need to get through these parts way more quickly. So we're going to go with our second ICE. We're going to go with our second MGUK, second MGUH. Second energy store. Why not? We are officially halfway through the season. Turbocharger, we're going to go on to number 2. And control electronics, we're going to go on to number 2. So we are changing literally the entire car. The entire, power unit is being changed out. We also have gearboxes that we want to shift from, I'm imagining. Can we just add a second one? There's no penalty for this action. I'm going to go ahead and add a second practice and event gearbox just because. That looks good to me. So let's go to advanced time here. Now, historically, this has been a pretty good track for us. You guys know we've 5-place grid penalty. What? For what component? I didn't think any of our components had any repercussions that came with them. Oh, this is not good. Well, we're currently in pole, so that's good. We're just going to have to go extra hard here today, I guess. Man, that is definitely very unfortunate. Took that one a little bit wide, but it looks like we're still in pole. It's very close though. But yeah, you guys know, we have one of the best power units. We've put a lot of time and focus into aero, and that just, this track is all about speed. It does have some swoopy corners, but it's mainly about speed, and I feel like it's a fairly forgiving track. So we should be able to do all right here. Oh man, we actually have a pretty decent lead on pole, dude. That would have been nice if we didn't have the grid penalty. Coming around here, final corner. Kind of hit that sausage curb a bit, but that's all right. We are going to be coming around in first place. Yeah, dude, we've got some good pace here.
Fantastic. You've got pole.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964.
That's a fun
fact.
fact.
It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight.
I had no clue Penske was in F1 at one point.
700 meters above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill turn 3.
One of the shortest circuits of the season. Let's go ahead and get it started. Let's see what we got going on.
Some points on the board. Let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
I'm going to do my best, Jeff. Let's see what we can do. So it looks like our strat's going to be to pit halfway through the race at lap 9. I think we definitely want extra fuel. We've currently got an extra 2.3 laps. I'm going to make it like an extra 2.5 or so, where we really got to get after it, too. We got to be able to run that rich mix. We've got fresh engine parts and stuff, so we're going to, you know, give it all the beans that it's got, and we're going to have to get out of traffic and make our way up towards the front, so it should be a good race. Overtake mode with the rich mix, starting in 6th place here. We got some work to do. I'm excited for it, though. Here we go. All right, got a decent start. Looks like we might be able to get ahead of Norris. I'm just going to try to protect this inside spot. Had a little bit of contact there. Overtake Rich Mix. Come on, baby. Get around him. Get around him. Get around him. Get around him. Yes, sir. All right. Be careful here. Don't want to end up running into the back of your teammate. Got very close there. Woo. Overtake Rich Mix. Dude, as soon as we get to lap 3 with DRS and stuff like that, we are going to open this thing up. Just got to be able to make it there first, dude. Don't want to plant our wing into his gearbox back there. That would not be a good thing. Give him some punctures on his rear tires or something. Could you imagine? That's some like Ferrari type strategy, bro. That would not be a good thing. All right, a little bit of rich mix, a little bit of overtake mode. I just love this track, dude. It's so fast and so fun. It's just quick, fast, super fast laps. Ooh, went a little bit wide there. We're all right, though. Lewis Ham with the fastest lap. Used as much of our DRS as we could in the last one, and we're looking pretty good, dude. I love this section where you're going up the hill flat out. You have a couple of turns, and it's pretty insane. Soon as we get DRS mode, things are gonna change, bro. Nearly just straight missiled Ricciardo right there. That could have been so bad. Danny's not keeping up with Bottas and everyone else. I'm hoping. I mean, he's not awful, I guess. He's still fairly close. But I do feel like there is a distance building between them, so I'm hoping he's going to be able to improve upon that throughout this race here. Ooh. All right, we're getting a little bit sloppy here at Sector 3. Had a quick yellow there. We should have DRS.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Perez is out of the session.
Perez, they're retiring from the race.
Oh, shoot.
VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down, maintain a positive delta.
So wait, did we pass Ricciardo then? I kind of passed him in the VSC, if you want me to be honest. I was waiting for him to go back by us. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know we were going to have a VSC here. We're going to catch back up to our delta. We are way behind. Hopefully it stays out long enough for us to be able to do so.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
All right. Shoot. Not our best situation we've ever had there. That was a bit of a mess. I didn't realize there was VSC. I tried to let Ricciardo go by. Ricciardo, I guess we passed him.
Caution.
What in the world is going on? We got more cautions? You want me to slow down, or are we just sending it here? There's so much happening right now. But yeah, it's like, I guess I had passed him before the VSC went active, or like it was close enough that it gave me the position, so I was confused, and he was trying to leave us to go ahead. Whatever, it works for me. We're up at a P4, and we're chasing the leaders here. We won this race in our first season, didn't we? There's something about this track that just makes sense, bro. We're setting fastest sectors out here. I just got to get within DRS range of Valtteri, the Finnish legend. And hopefully we can make some magic happen. Dude, this race has been more exciting than the entire race of Spain a couple days ago. Any of you guys watch that snooze fest? I feel like Spain is consistently bad. It's consistently not an exciting track, has very little overtaking, has very little interestingness about it. I almost feel like they should remove it.
Teammate by 1.8 seconds.
I don't want Spain to lose its Grand Prix. There's got to be better circuits in Spain for us to be able to run. You know what I mean? Just feel like it's kind of a boring race. Oof. We got DRS, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We are definitely going to be able to catch up to these leaders here. Dude, the thing is like you guys know, we up the difficulty quite a bit in between the two seasons. We're even kind of dominating on this track on the higher difficulty, which inspires me a bit. I feel like we're not having our cleanest race yet, but I mean, it's been pretty good. There have been a couple of little sections that weren't great, but yeah, dude, I don't know. There's something about this track that it's just, it feels super beginner friendly. I don't know if the AI are less aggressive here or what. The corners are just so easy, man. DRS mode, you guys think we can get Bottas on this corner? I don't think we're going to go for this one. I think we probably want to go for the next one. Want to be careful not to run into him, though. Next DRS zone is going to be all us. Maybe not this one, but the next one? Yeah, probably the next one. Maybe this one. Go, 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 go. Who was in front of who? Who's going to get DRS? We got DRS. Sorry, bro. See ya. That was unlucky for you. There is no way you were winning that. Oh, we broke a little bit late, but we're okay. All right, up into P3 from P6. That ain't too bad. Oh, you know what? I think that might be it. We have a brand new engine, and I bet a lot of these guys don't have the new engine. If we could get a brand new engine and take a 5-place grid penalty, I think that's a good move. I think that's a net positive investment for us. We can make up. We can make up 5 places if we've got a much fresher, much more aggressive engine than these guys. Look at us pulling away from Bottas here. That's got to be what it is. That's interesting then. Maybe I won't cheese that. I mean, we replaced every part, and not every part had to be replaced. I think we'll take it a little bit slower next time around, next season, next time it's time to change stuff, but still kind of exciting. The next couple of races should be good for us then. Feel like we're kind of in undercut territory here. We're getting very close to these dudes, and I don't know. We usually have some pretty good pit stops. We're kind of like the Red Bull of real life. Got an extra 2 laps of fuel. I honestly think we just want to leave it on rich mix. I've been kind of swapping to standard through some of the corners and stuff, but I think we've got enough. I just worry about like blowing our engine up. Like rich mix constantly is not the best idea. Things are looking good though. Hopefully Ricciardo's engine is going to hang in there today. Hopefully we're going to be able to get a double points finish for Cooper Motors. Got to get in close, modulate those brakes, get real close, Trev. Had a little bit of slippage there. We are going to have the slipstream. We've got ERS, DRS, and rich mix though. I mean, this is as fast as we're going to get, but I don't think we're going to be able to get around them. Let's just take it easy. Like I said, undercut.
Is still looking good.
The what's still looking good? I couldn't hear you, bro. Undercut. Rich mix overtake mode. Let's go. Maybe try to pass them on pit lane going in or something. Oh, they're not going in. They're not going in, dude. Woo. All right. We made it in. Let the CPU do the work here through pit lane, and I'm thinking, I mean, they're going to be coming in probably the next lap or within the next couple of laps. I'm thinking we're probably going to come out ahead of them. Hopefully, as long as we have a good pit stop, sub 2.5. Come on, boy. Oh, 1.9. Okay. Now we are.
These tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
We are kind of coming out in traffic, which is not ideal. I mean, we've got a little bit of space, but I've got a feeling we're gonna catch up to these guys fairly quickly. So we gotta be careful about that. Hopefully, we don't catch up to them by the time that everybody pits. Hopefully, a lot of them are gonna end up pitting on this lap. I don't know what Lance Stroll's doing back here in a Racing Point, dude. He should be way up there. But I mean, I guess we'll take it. Less competition for us. Let's just have the best outlap that we possibly can. We're already starting to gain a decent amount of ground on these guys. I'm going to use as much ERS as we can. We want to get across that finish line as quickly as possible. Ricciardo's in the pits. Looks like a lot of guys are going in. Come on, baby. Go. We just want to beat. Oh yeah, we beat Max and Lewis out by a mile. All right, so we are in provisional 6th place, but we're really in 1st place right now. There we go, boys. I mean, that's how you win a race. That was clean. There was almost nothing to it. Now we're just kind of, dude, this is going to be like a trip to the supermarket. We just gotta take care of the car.
Boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tire.
Just got to take care of the car, make sure that we don't spin out, make sure we don't do anything stupid. Don't, you know, door bash someone, don't run a shopping cart into it or anything, and we should be all right. That is unless Sebastian Vettel is able to go like 79,000 laps on his used soft tires. Because apparently he could do that in Spain. If you guys didn't see the race, it was incredible. It really stupid on Ferrari's part. So Vettel started on the mediums, and he pitted on the mediums on like lap 23 or something like that. They pitted him and Charles Leclerc on the same lap when Charles had started on mediums, on softs, I'm sorry, and then and Vettel had started on brand new mediums, which makes no sense. So he put 23 laps on the mediums, which is a harder compound and should go longer, came in, put softs on, and then went like 40-something laps on the softs. Like, it made zero sense from a strategy perspective. When Vettel was on the softs, like, you know, midway through the race, he was like, he radioed into him, and he was like, hey, what do you guys want me to do? Like, what should my pace be? Are we taking care of these things? Are we gonna go for a two-stopper? Whatever, like, what are we doing? They didn't answer him. And then quite a few laps later, they're like, hey, so, do you like those tires? Like, what do you want to do? It's like, your team should be telling the driver what we're doing, not the other way around. So funny. But that was probably the most interesting part of the race for sure. Everything else was just plain flat boring. I'm still pushing as hard as we can. I'm really enjoying this.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
This is essentially just like a free practice, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to set new good times and stuff. Obviously we're on old tires, but I'm trying to see what I can do about going around corners quicker than I did last time and all kinds of crazy stuff. We probably do want to back off the rich mix. We've got 0.6 laps of fuel left. I think we could go all the way to the end with rich mix, but if we're already out here in 1st place, I definitely don't want to blow our engine up. I particularly like this engine that just carried us to this victory. I didn't even think about the fact that having the new engine was going to make such a big difference, especially when very few of the other teams have probably swapped out. I mean, they probably started to kind of swap out parts, but they didn't do a full engine, full gearbox overhaul like we did. Max Verstappen really got out in front of Lewis Hamilton back there. At least that's some action happening back in the back. I mean, they're not going to be catching us, but Lewis was in first for the longest time, or second, I guess, behind us. Ooh, shoot, be careful, Trev. I'm looking down at the mini-map, not paying attention to the road. But yeah, it looks like Max got out in front of him and is dialing it in, definitely putting some distance in between the two of them. It's good for him here at the Red Bull Ring. I'm sure they're going to be very excited about that, but he ain't going to be getting the 1st place. That's for sure. Last lap coming up right here.
Your final lap of the race.
Let's get after it. This one's for the fans, man. We're gonna push it. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna hopefully not spin out and lose the race, but man, this is a victory lap in every sense of the word. There is no chance these guys are catching us, and that was honestly one of our easiest races that we've had, like by far. Just kind of cruised to victory. Didn't even have to battle Max and Lewis because we hit them with the undercut strategy. So picture perfect strategy from the squad. Wouldn't say it was picture perfect driving, but it was adequate driving from the driver, and that's when magic is made. Got an extra 0.3 laps, so we pretty much burned off all the excess fuel. Did pretty good there, and that, my friends, is going to be a race win. Love to see it. This track, dude.
Absolutely awesome, just amazing.
Something about this track. Also the engine, of course. We've got an F1 engine. Other guys had an F1.5. They had old used engines. We were starting from brand new. That was a good trade-off. 5 grid places. We probably could have made up 10. Now, unfortunately, Daniel did give up a position right at the end of the race. He ended up behind Kvyat here, so he's going to finish P6, but that's still a very solid race out of him and a very solid day for Cooper Motors. That 1-6 combo is going to get us the most points of any constructor today. Red Bull had the 2.7, Mercedes had the 3.4, but our 1.6 is going to be on top. Now, if we take a look at the driver's standings, your boy is in a very solid third place. Daniel actually moved up a couple of spots, and he's now going to be tied for 9th place with Lando Norris with 17 points. So hopefully he can keep that up. And for the constructors, we have jumped up over Ferrari, baby. So we are now in 3rd place, fair bit behind Red Bull. You know, still fairly close to Ferrari. Ferrari's still in contention with us. They could bring it back depending on what happens. But that was a fantastic day, man. So I had a great time. Hope you guys did too. One of our best episodes yet in terms of placement for the team. So drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm going to see you guys later. Peace out.